If you joined us for last year's Devoted Conference, then you know that we support and think highly of Compassion and their devotion to one man's vision to break the cycle of poverty around the world. Compassion tries to make a difference in the lives of children by partnering with local churches, giving them the resources that they need so that they can be the hands and the feet of Jesus. They share God's love by meeting children's physical and spiritual needs. The Devoted Conference wants to make a difference just like that one man. And we know that when God's people come together, that He can multiply our resources and make them into something we could have never dreamed or imagined. When you sponsor a child, you are helping to break the cycle of poverty by giving them access to education, medical care, providing children with daily bread both physically and spiritually. But you don't have to take my word for it. Here's an update from Compassion themselves.
Dear COVID-19, they say you are erasing 30 years of global poverty development, and you won't stop.
Education enrollment in Kenya had never been higher.
And now, every school is closed.
Girls in Peru were hopeful about their future.
And now, for many, their focus is on where they will sleep tonight.
Child malnutrition rates in Burkina Faso had once halved.
And now, so many children face hunger once more.
All around the world, you are stealing hope and replacing it with despair. And still, you won't stop. But neither will we.
Hear us again, COVID-19.
We will rise
As one. As one.
We will love like Christ.
We will bring food to the hungry.
We will pay rent for those losing stability.
And we won't stop.
We won't stop.
We won't stop.
We will serve their needs for hygiene, sanitation, and health.
We will find new ways of delivering education. And still,
We will not stop.
For we are the church. We are a steady, unwavering expression of Christ's love.
and we will rise as one.
As one.
Como uno.
pamoja comum.
As one.
As one.
As one.
Hey everyone, my name is John Blanton and I work for Compassion International. We are a child sponsorship organization that ministers to over 2 million children who are living in poverty internationally. And I just wanted to give you guys an update on what does poverty look like in the middle of a pandemic. So obviously everything changed in March of 2020. Many of you have experienced hardship. Maybe you've been worried about your health or worried about your family members' health. Maybe you've lost income or lost a job. It has definitely been challenging times, and that's especially true of the most vulnerable, and that's people living off less than $2 a day internationally. How do you social distance if you live in a slum of over 2 million people within a square mile of you? How do you protect the most vulnerable family members if you live in a space smaller than the room behind me with 8 or 10 other family members? How do you feed your family or pay for housing if there are country or local restrictions or shutdowns where you can't go out and you can't work a job, you can't generate income? And the answer to all of this is the local church. The way the Compassion works is when you sponsor a child for $38 a month, you're going to provide that child with really everything they need: healthcare, education, supplemental nutrition. They're going to get on a program, discipleship program through their local church where they're going to learn about Jesus. They're going to learn about the gospel. And of course, you're going to write letters to them, encouraging them, and receive letters from them. And those letters of encouragement really help break the psychological poverty. And all of this is distributed through a local church because Compassion partners with local churches all around the world. And those local churches were able to shift very quickly in order to provide with sponsor children and their families with everything that they need. Already, they've been able to provide almost 1 million food packs to families. They've been able to distribute almost 500,000 hygiene kits. They've been able to provide financial help for housing. And of course, if a child or family member contracts the virus and needs medical attention, the local church can intervene, making sure that they get the medical care that they need, but also helping to pay for that medical care. The truth is, over the last 25 years, poverty has actually reduced, but for the first time in 25 years, experts believe that almost as many as 150 million people will be thrust into extreme poverty as a result of the pandemic. So, if you'd like to help, if you'd like to get involved, you can sponsor a child for $38 a month. You're going to transform that child's entire life, but also provide for their family during this pandemic. And all you have to do is text the word DEVOTED to the phone number 83393. Once again, you can sponsor a child for $38 a month by texting the word DEVOTED to the phone number 83393. Thank you so much, and God bless.